everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard. I wanted to do a vlog about the new Ghostbusters. There's so much going on, controversy around the Ghostbusters reboot that started like a year ago when it was announced. You know, there was all kinds of craziness going on. And some of it's just really vicious. It's like one of the most hated trailers on the internet, and it just, when I first heard about the film, and I try not to watch the trailers, I think I watched the first teaser trailer, and when I found out that it wasn't a reboot, but it's a remake, I mean, it looked like the same opening sequence in the library, with the librarian and and all of that, and all these things, and I thought, well, wait a minute. If they're not going to do a new take on this, then I don't know. I'm really skeptical about it. But I have a lot of trust in Paul Feig, writer-director Paul Feig. Bridesmaids, Freaks and Geeks. I mean, I've met the man. You know, I just, not that it means just as I've met him means that he's going to do a great job, but I trust his sense of humor. I trust his sense of style and his filmmaking capabilities. You know, I think it's in good hands. And now with Dan Aykroyd as executive producer, and Ivan Reitman is also producer of the film, who was also the originals. So I just think there's a lot of good things going on, including the cast. I adore Melissa McCarthy. I love Kristen Wiig. I love everyone that's associated with the film. So I'm kind of optimistic about it, you know? So I think there's a lot of hate going on for Ghostbusters that really isn't necessary. I'm seeing it tonight. So I see the film tonight, and it's about 3 hours till I see the movie, and I thought I'd do this vlog, and I'm also going to post my review because it came out in London. It came out in England about 3 or 4 days ago, and the reviews have been really bad. Have been scathing. And I just don't know. I really don't know. So we have to find out what Americans think, and I think it's going to be more positive. Now, I completely understand that fans have an attachment to the original film. It came out the year I graduated from high school, in 1984. Probably one of the greatest summers of movies, at least for me. Gremlins, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Ghostbusters, and many others. But it's just an iconic film, and it's the most quoted film. And Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and the great Harold Ramis, and I understand the passion for this movie, and I really don't have objections to remakes or reboots because, you know, younger generations, the next generation, need their own movie to call for themselves. And as much as Ghostbusters is loved, I met a girl who's like 17, 18 today, a friend. She's never seen the original. So she's looking forward to seeing this one with an all-girl cast. So it's a different perspective. Is it going to work? It's yet to be seen. I haven't seen the movie yet. 3 hours and counting. But I have no objection to doing that. You know, there's certain movies you shouldn't remake, you know, like Jaws, or, you know, do a different take on something like that. It doesn't have to be a remake. It could be a reboot or a new take on an original story that was very successful. I have no trouble with that. I totally understand why filmmakers do that, because generations want to call something their own. Like, I had the original Star Wars as a kid, and I understand that a generation loves the original Harry Potter films. Totally understand that is theirs. You know, so are they going to remake Harry Potter 20 years from now? I don't know. They should just do maybe a continuation of that. Well, that's a dumb example. You can find a new Harry Potter. So I think we should give the new Ghostbusters a chance. But, you know, check back in a couple hours. I might be spitting venom, or I might be praising it. Who knows? I have no idea. I just think that, you know, that people need to give a movie a chance and stop, you know, I think the internet has really just created this culture of hate. I mean, regardless of what's going on with the police and Dallas and Black Lives Matter, I think all of that hatred is spilling over to everything online. I think social media is really just starting to really be the downfall of mankind. I really do. And here I'm using social media to communicate with you, but I just think people are just really vicious, especially when it comes to a book or a movie. Give it a chance, you know, let's see it first. There's also, you know, Sony's under fire for hiring a film critic. You know, remember David Manning that came out for A Knight's Tale? I'm actually quoted on the New York and the LA Times, all the national ads with David Manning for A Knight's Tale. I'm right underneath it. I got it somewhere in the garage. But now they're accusing this one guy of being paid by Sony, because if you go to his YouTube page, he gives a glowing review of Ghostbusters 2016. He also has created his channel like when the trailer came out or when the movie was announced a year ago. So this guy's got no history, and he's got pictures with Paul Feig. He's got access to the junket and the set. So there's all kinds of suspicion going on if this guy is paid for by Sony, which they've done that before. So there's all kinds of craziness surrounding Ghostbusters. So like I said, give it a chance. I'm seeing it in a few hours. If you want to come back tonight and check it out, the embargo has been lifted because it's already come out over in England. So I'm looking forward to it because I love Melissa McCarthy. But she's let me down before, very rarely, like in Tammy and some others. But you know what? We have a great karma going on with this, a great tradition. So let's give it a chance. Yeah, I can't wait to. I made this because I can't wait to see what I think of the movie in a few hours. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'm Jeffrey Key Howard. Hey, if you want to check out more reviews and interviews, VegasFilmCritic.com is my website. Also, check me out on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I don't even use Snapchat. I got bored with that. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to me. I greatly appreciate it. Comment below, subscribe. I'm Jeffrey Key Howard. I already said that. Let's Ghostbust it. See you soon.